Good morning, ladies. Ladies, we just wanted to tell you how much we miss you. We miss getting together. We know this is a difficult time. You know, Joy and I have been in prayer. We miss gathering together, and we know with the pandemic going on, it's hard, and everybody's this isolation thing, is hard on everyone. But we wanted to let you know that, we reached out to some of you and called to see how you're doing. We do have prayer requests, and I have shared the prayer requests with Joy and other ladies, and so we're praying for your needs. And if you have any prayers, feel free to call either one of us, because we're sharing it with the class, and the ladies are praying as well. We want to take the opportunity too to thank Brandon and Brother Keith for doing this for our church. It's a hard time. I know it was a hard decision for them to make, to not allow us to attend and worship, but they have our best interests at heart. And with that, we're going to go ahead and start. Joy has a couple of Bible devotions she'd like to read. We all have morning devotions that we do. We spend time with the Lord, and she just has a couple of them she'd like to share with you. Joy, you want to go ahead and start with the first one?
Yes, there's a couple I've come across recently in my daily devotion, and I just thought some of them kind of spoke to what we're going through right now. The first one starts, it says, "Trust me and don't be afraid, for I am your strength and song. Think what it means to have me as your strength. I spoke the universe into existence. My power is absolutely unlimited. Human weakness consecrated to me is like a magnet, drawing my power into your neediness. However, fear can block the flow of my strength into you. Instead of trying to fight your fears, concentrate on trusting me. When you relate to me in confident trust, there's no limit to how much I can strengthen you. Remember that I am also your song. I want you to share my joy, living in conscious awareness of my presence. Rejoice as we journey together toward heaven, and join me in singing my song."
And with that, I believe that was Isaiah 13?
22,
Isaiah
2 to 3.
I'm sorry, Isaiah 22?
Well,
Okay,
2 and
Isaiah
3.
2 and 3, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read Isaiah 12, 2 and 3. It says, "Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For yea, the Lord is my strength and my song. He also has become my salvation. Therefore, with joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation." It talks about fear, and there's a lot of uncertainty, but one thing we do know for certain is God's always there for us.
Yes, he's always the one we can lean on. He gives us the strength we need to face all the difficulties that we're all going through, and we're all in this thing together. It's not like it's against one, it's against all. And I've got another one to read that I think is very good. It says, "Learn to live above your circumstances. This requires focused time with me, the one who overcame the world. Trouble and distress are woven into the very fabric of this perishing world. Only my life in you can empower you to face this endless flow of problems with good cheer. As you sit quietly in my presence, I shine peace into your troubled mind and heart. Little by little, you are freed from earthly shackles and lifted up above your circumstances. You gain my perspective on your life, enabling you to distinguish between what is important and what is not. Rest in my presence, receiving joy that no one can take away from you."
And I'm going to read John 16, verse 33. It says, "These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." And we have talked about, there's so much that's going on, and a lot of people that don't know the Lord feel so lost and alone. But we're never alone, because the Lord's always with us. because He says He's always there with us. He'll never leave us nor forsake us. And you know, the wonderful thing about Him is He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. His words are there and true. Anything, Joy?
Were we gonna? I've got another scripture to read with that.
Go ahead.
It says, "So with you, now is your time of grief, but I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy." That's John 16:22.
Ladies, thank you for sharing this time with us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.